great. Wow, I guess. It's just that simple, you know? It was so bad. It was so bad, man. I hated that shit. Oh, bro, y'all are getting me like high blood pressure. Like, Game of Thrones is one of those things that pisses me off so much whenever I talk about it. It just, cause I love that show, man. That show was so fun. That show was the reason I had an HBO subscription. Literally. That was the show. That was the quintessential show that I had an HBO subscription. And then what the fuck did they do, man? Fucking ruin it. First scene of Game of Thrones is the White Walkers just to be one-shotted in one episode. Too dark for my screen. Oh, God, yeah, and that fight was terrible as well. The fucking... Literally, you're like, what's happening? Can someone run by with a torch again so I could see, like, one thing that's happening, like, in the fight? Okay. You just gotta accept some writers have the same mentality as Fobbits and love trolling people just for the sake of it. Nah, listen, I think they got a little too crazy with the stupid, we gotta subvert expectations. Like, okay. You watch House of Dragons? No, I should. I've only heard good things about House of Dragons. I really should, though. House of Dragons sounds like it's probably really fucking good. Wait, shit, before I start this chat, let me go get a banana. Let me give you some music.
I'll mind if I break it down real quick, rough. But I am not write it down real, bro. If I down,
What the fuck is happening in chat? Hang on, chat, let me consume this banana. Mmm.
Ah.
Oh, I'm locked in. That's a good fucking banana.
Laws. What Laren and Laird. The alarm said a span around.
Would you recommend someone to watch Game of Thrones even though the ending is bad? I would, because I think the early seasons are so fucking good. But, you know, maybe save yourself the trouble. Just don't watch season 8. Just end at season 7. Just end at season 7. But actually, no, if you watch season 7, then you'll probably want to watch season 8, because season 7, like, kind of builds up to a lot of things. So, like, just end at season 6. Yeah. Stop at 6. Alright. Thoughts on Andor? I never watched it. In a dim basement, Raven was dismantling a sphere. It was the mission objective they took out of a closed lab at Nivelle Industries this morning.
普通の案内ロボットと大して変わらないのにな。
彼らはこのプロジェクトに子供時代と名付けた。学習により機械に思考能力を与える。
What?
ま
Why do you
あ
want
進
robots
展
to
が
think
な
like
く
children?
開発中止になったらしいが、私たちがそれを持
Why
ち
am
出
I in
さ
my
なかった
Cobelter
ら
wig? Fuck
来
you.
月あたりに壊されていたはずだ。
This is all natural, baby.
たやすいことじゃない？お前、その鏡を見て。
私の場合は状況が違うからな。だがついでに聞いてみよう。もしいつか私もガラクタになってしまったら。
そんなわけないだろ。そのまま溶鉱炉に投げ入れると思うぞ。持っていけ。警報とセキュリティシステムを解除した。あとはお前の仕事だ。
昔と変わらず精密さを
Kids have
求められるハッ
kids
キ
have
ングは
learned
苦
faster
手
than
なの
adults.
か。
Oh, kids learn faster than adults. I don't remember. Does Raven have that outfit as a skin? I think so. Yes.
役割分担ってやつだ。
わかった。やはり
Grey Serpent took the ball and placed it
我
on the
が
table.
道を行き一度組織を抜けたあの小娘が今ではヨルムンガンドの幹部。
そうだな。私自身も想像していなかったよ。
伝説の傭兵。自力でカロン名録第1位まで上り詰めた。ただ私が代わりに一発撃っていなかったら今の君は字が刻まれた石になっ
Why
て
is
い
my
ただ
nose
ろう。
so fucking itchy? I don't know
もしくは
anybody noticed.
石
I'm
すら
just
なかった
fucking
可能
itching
性
my
もある。
nose. It's not even in my nose. It's just the outside of my nose is itchy. Like, what the fuck?
ずっと気になってたん
Allergy
だが。
season? Is it?
なぜあの時、
My nose is
私
so
を助け
fucking
たん
itchy,
だ。
man.
なぜだろう。忘れた
I'm
よ。
not allergic to banana. I was itching it before.
助けたかったから
Early
助けたんだ
sign
ろ
of cancer. Okay, let's relax.
何度も考えたんだ。もしあの時監視していたのが誰でもいいが、
Time to wash your face
他の
daily. I wash my
ハイヘビだっ
face
たら
like 4 times a day.
私は今日ここに立ってはいなかっただろうな。きっとただ死んでいく私を見ていただけだろう。理由は私の不
That's
注
probably
意、
why.
また
It
は
could be my face is
試
too
練をクリ
dry,
アできな
maybe.
かった。
But I
もし
kind
く
of
は
have oily skin.
私の命など最初から気にしていない。
別に変わったことではない。
Dunk your face in Saratoga water. True. My morning routine.
何しろ我々はハイヘビではあるが、それぞれ異なる趣味、願望、もっとユニークなものを見たことがある。鹿を愛し、何一つ成功しなく、それともう一人、市場経済に興味があるハイヘビ。もしかしたら、これがハイヘビの創造者が見たかった結果。
はあ。
いいアイディアだ。傘とカバンを持ってステージ、最後は仮面を外しイケメンの素顔を晒す。
Does he
そ
have
ん
a
な
face
展
under
開
there?
だと。さて準備作業は終わった。これからこの地下室と外とのつながりを全部切断する。
No? Okay.
もちろ
So
ん
it's just a robot.
私のハイヘビネットもだ。
万が一のために私も信号遮断機を立ち上げよう。
これで私たちは外とのつながりを完全に失った。
Turn on English voice, Bob? Hell
言いた
no.
いことがあったら
That's
今
not
の
a
うち
thing.
に口にするといい。
あ
I wish.
あ、さっき言ってい
English
たことに
voice
つ
in
いてなんだ
Honkai,
が、
Honkai Impact would be so nice.
お前の願いとは一体何なんだ。
知りたいのか？
ああ、
Although I will say, I feel like there would be just like, I don't know. I can't imagine anybody perfectly replacing Kiana's JP voice for me.
聞かない方がいい。
He then switched off the lights in the basement. The surroundings were consumed by darkness, with only a faint glint from his eyes.
ではこれより我々の任務を 始める。
Like, I don't even know if anybody could really replace Alicia either, you know? Eden walked into darkness. She has come to this place yet again, to this deep end. When she last visited this place, Kevin hadn't disappeared yet, and Emily was still smiling. Perhaps it was due to the darkness she began to think of unpleasant things, and so she reached her hand out. The fuck? What the hell? I got a hair in my mouth. And so she reached her hand out to dispel the darkness just as she did before. Oh, I think that was my own hair. How did I get my own hair in my mouth?
あら、おかしいわね。
By this time, the darkness in the deep end seemingly became more oppressive.
どういうこと？指針の書が私を拒んでる。アポニアさんの方で何かあったの？ここは理由もなく変化が起きる場所じゃないわ。まさか。
Aponia's dead too. Oh, my flashbang.
その罪を
Never mind.
述べなさい。
Holy titties.
侵入者。私はすでにあなた。アポニアさん。
Uh-oh.
隠れる必要はない。
Oh my god.
意味のない行い。
Oh
懺
my
悔し
god.
なさい。これが最後のチャンス。この感覚、彼女じゃないわ。あなた様の意味をあげなきゃ。ここで終わらせよう。
What is she doing? Oh my god. What is happening?
あなた相手のように懺悔するがいい。今黄金のように輝きなさい。
What is happening? Oh my god. Alright. Why was she acting that way?
エデン。ああ。まさか。つまり、今の戦いは、それの副作用のように誤解しないで、エデン。あなたやあなたの存在は、
She's
察すること
touching
が
the
できるは
entire
ずだ。
realm?
けど、楽園の膨大な記憶に構わないわ、友よ。それより、あなたのあなたも知っているように、エリシアとケビンは楽園から完全に消えた。私がこの手で楽園に接触している間、何かが私を避けていた。
Oh,
私
Aponia
の意識
knows.
がそれにたどり着いたとき、
Oh, never mind.
また消えてしまって。行方不明になったサクラという可能性は？いいえ、違う。サクラの行方もつかめないけれど。まだけど、その影は、それが、ケビンと今のところ、まだ確信はない。見たことのない存在で、アポニアさんの接触を回避できる。いいえ。
God, oh my god, Eden's tits
原
are so
因はわ
massive
からない
too.
けど、
Damn, bro.
エリシアが消えた後、
Imagine your tits are so
楽園
big,
と
you cross your arms
外
and
の
they're
接
still
続が
shown
切れた。
from behind.
メイさんはこの件を知ってるの？少し前
Imagine
に
being sandwiched
ふわと
between
あっ
those
たけれ
two.
ど、彼女
Heaven.
はすでにその点を意識していた。そうなのね。相手がわざとメイさんをここに閉じ込めたのか、それとも違うのかわからないままだけど、なるべく再生。エデン、今回の根源は今はまだ結論を出せないわ。それに昨晩ケビンが消えた時、妙なことが多かったの。
Oh my god.
その花、私はそれをグレーシュに渡した。ごめんなさい、エデン。他に方法がなくても、少なくとも鍵とし、もちろんそれが私。
Eden instinctively realized that there was something strange about Aponia's words. Last, she had heard this word far too many times today, as if it had become a cursed lyric in a play.
アポニアさん、 あなたは私の初見のように過去の罪は私は避けず、それ残念だけどみんなのために一曲歌うという約束はもしかしたら他に解決策があるかもしれないわ。
Ponya seems shocked at the request made.
不思議だ。精神感知型ではないし予知能力を持っているわけでもないあなたが。そういった能力は必要ないのよ、アポニアさん。よく知っているもの。あなたの顔に私たちがよく知っている表情が現れたから。死を決意した表情がね。
Oh, no. Rays of light shone brightly as if countless of arms were stretching towards the distant skyline.
死を決意。本当に私に似合わない表現。
Okay, low key though, Ponya, you do look like you're like dead inside all the time. She stopped her touch abruptly because soon enough, in her embrace, a third party had came to this what? Sanctuary. The skies darkened at his arrival as if it was going to fall into the abyss, or perhaps that is the abyss
どう
itself.
してあなたが戦後。
Oh no, it's the fake Kalpas. Oh shit! I think it's a fake one.
よろしい。私の容疑が晴れたことを宣言するよ。これからは探偵として事件の真相を一緒に調べよ
Can we not use the same mind reading thing on Vil
う。
V?
メイの姉ちゃん、今度
Just
記
to
憶
make
を
sure
確
Vil
認
V
す
is
ると
clear
きは
too?
私も連れてってよ。みんなは無実だって絶対証明してみせるから。
I'm afraid we won't have many chances to do so. I don't believe that the other flame chasers would just sit around and let us flip through their memories like
そ
a
れは
book.
君の腕次第じゃないかな、名探偵さん。おや、それはそうとして絶対に断らないもう一人がすでにやってきているようだよ。
A figure hurriedly came over and breathed a sigh of relief upon seeing May.
よかった、皆さんここにいたんですね。
Hua rarely shows such determined expression, and that subconsciously made May nervous. What's wrong, Hua? You don't look so good.
大変なことが起こったんです。私と
Sue!
少し待って。口で話すより道具を使用することをおすすめするよ。例えばこの帽子とか。
Huh?
すみません、緊急事態ですので実験道具のテストにはお付き合いできません。
そう急いで断らないでよ。別にエンターテインメントとかじゃないから。一体何があったのかもっと直感的に知りたいだけだよ。そうでしょ。フワちゃん聞いて。今この帽子で英傑たち。
記憶を確認。
Hua has no memories! I understand your concerns, but there's no progress using other clues. We have no other choice.
別に意図して避けるつもりはありません。ただ私の記憶はもともと雑然としていて分かりにくいですし。
信じて。これが最後の方法になるんだ。
The girl looked hesitantly at everyone in front of her. They were once her most trusted companions, teammates who fought alongside her. Yet the gloomy reality formed an unbridged rift between them. Distrust and accusations shadowed over everyone. But now she must make a decision whether she should continue to trust the people before her.
分かりました。どうすればいいですか？
これをかぶればいいの。そう、こんな風にね。
Let's not dally. Time to head out. Darkness sprawled before her eyes again, and when that darkness had dispelled, she saw a city on the verge of destruction.
メイの姉ちゃん、あそこを見て。すごい炎だよ。
Everything was covered in fire, lighting the skies. There was a vague red figure in the center of the flames. At that moment, May suddenly realized where she was at. That is the 7th Hersher. The flames raged, conquered, and consumed everything around them. Beyond the bright flare of the fire, a frail figure caught May's eyes. She laid helplessly among the rubble, covered in injuries, barely able to breathe. She laid helpless. Oh, already. Under the immense firestorm, she was as fragile as a flitting fallen leaf. A flitting? Despite that, she leaned heavily on a collapsed structure, painfully trying to speak. It seemed like there was someone still barely alive under all the debris. Pardo, let's go to the next memory.
メイの姉ちゃん、フワちゃんを助けてあげないの？
I love how the she can no longer feel or appear. I love how it's just playing the fucking. Okay. This is only our memories. What had happened in the past cannot be changed.
そうだけど、でもフワちゃんは。
May stared at the girl nearing death from a distance, as if she had gone through time and saw her own memories. Holy man, a lot of typos. That sort of torturous separation would remain deeply engraved in the shadows of her memories, morphing into an irrecoverable injury within her soul, and that pain would scab over into a callus, becoming the pillar of strength for the girl to move forward. May looked away. Part of this is only a memory. We won this battle against the Honkai in the end. That alone will not change no matter what. Let's go. Elysia?
奇遇ね、フワ。またここであなたに会うなんて。私とお話をするためにここに来たんでしょ？そうよね？
そういうわけでは。
Siren leaked.
あら、違うの？そうだとしても、一応話を合わせてくれてもいいのに。そんな風にストレートに否定されるなんて悲しいわ。
すみません。
はいはい。もうメイならここにはいないわ。多分楽園の奥で試練を受けてるんじゃないかしら。
どうしてメイさんを待ってるって分かったんですか？
適当に口にしてみただけよ。二人ともいつも仲良さそうに話してるし。でも、当た
What
りだっ
characters
た
do
の
you
ね。
think Fudacock will fit?
メイさんは現実の
Big
私とは知り合い
titties,
のよう
thick
です。
thighs.
彼女は私のことを教えてくれましたし、
だったらもっと話すべきね。自分の未来を見届けられるなんてめったにないことだもの。メイもきっと喜ぶはずよ。だってここで彼女とおしゃべりできる人は多くないし、そもそも英傑たちの態度は少し複雑だものね。
複雑？彼女が探し求める真相の秘密を守る必要があるからですか？
彼女が律者だからよ。やっぱりフワは全然気にしていないのね。もしかしたら二人とも仲のいい友達になれるかもしれないわ。
律者。私でも
So
そう
Ponya?
簡単に
Ponya
は
with the
律
Fudacock
者
go
が人類
crazy.
のために戦うことはない。彼女も同じだ。ケビンにそう言われました。第七律者との戦いの後に。ええ、私もこの目で見ました。前日まで共に命がけで戦っていた隊長が、無数の命を深淵へと突き落とす炎となった姿を。でも、私はわからないのです。律者になったら、過去のすべては消えるのでしょうか？
どうなのかしら。でも、ケビンたちより近くで律者と対峙した存在はいないから。崩壊に勝つ回数が増えるほど、律者をより恐れ嫌う。それって仕方のないことなんじゃない？だって、律者の存在は何かをなくすという始まりを意味するから。
ですが、私にとって、律者は肩書きではなく、境遇です。常人を超えた力を持っているという点だけで区別すれば、人としての過去を捨て、破滅の力で全てを壊そうとする者だけ警戒されるべきです。彼女は何かを変えるために努力している人です。 律者の力を持つ。でももしかしたらこれは私たちの今までの。
わかるわ。みんなもそう思ってるもの。まずは仲間。本当に素直じゃない人たちばかりよね。
She smiled in the
早
direction.
くその
shit,
壁を乗り
fucking
越える
autoplay.
ためにメイももっと頑張らないと。
Oh. You have to work hard too, May, to break that barrier soon.
だってその後ろに隠れてるのは真相だけじゃないんだもの。
エリの姉ちゃん。
It is almost like she's talking to us. Okay. The scenery changed again, the night sky spreading out as far as the eye could see. In the realm, this was a rare and precious sight. This is the night before Ellie disappeared. After parting ways with May, Hua did not leave. She walked along the city streets full of boisterous crowds, watching as the crowds on either side of the streets gathered and dispersed. As the night deepened, those crowds created by virtual data gradually disbanded. Hua sat on empty steps and stared at the flickering sign
フ
above
ワ
her.
ちゃん、ここで一晩中座ってたの？
I think she's merely basking in the peaceful atmosphere here. If everything hadn't happened, this would be the life she would have had. Then this can prove that she had nothing to do with Alicia's death. May sighed softly, perhaps out of relief, or because she had already foreseen this outcome. Suddenly, the scene before her eyes changed yet again. Like melting snow, it paled away, distorting. At the same time, another scene seemed to be struggling as it attempted to appear before her.
メイの姉ちゃん、どういうことなの？
Stronger memories surfaced from deep within her consciousness, flushing these serene memories away. I'm afraid this is the emergency that Hua wanted to tell us about. Holy flashing lights! The blurred surroundings gradually became clearer until May could finally discern where she was at. Mobius's experiment lab. She once experienced a difficult battle here. Yet now the lab was only filled with silence. The experiment data that always displayed on the screen also became incomprehensible garble. This is...
メイの姉ちゃん、待って。
May didn't care to reply. She chased after the owner of the memory into the lab as if she had felt a premonition. And in there, deep in the lab, they found Mobius. Or rather, an existence that used to be Mobius. Oh shit. What greeted them was a floor of familiar and broken debris lying in black mire. In the unstable data storm, there was once only a trace of Mobius's figure left.
メビウス博士、何があったんですか？
フア、近づくな。
As she saw Hua and Sue enter from a broken door, Mobius's lips curled into a smirk. She moved her lips as if to speak. Soon after, her afterimage gradually blurred away and disappeared like smoke in the air.
メイの姉ちゃん。
May and Pardo looked at each other, seeing the same disbelief in each other's eyes. Okay, Mobius died as well. Wait, Kalpus isn't dead yet? I thought the fucking clone fucking... Alright, I guess he's just stuck there for now. Few moments later, although they had long left Hua's memory space, they were still lost in shock of the aftermath, unable to react. How could Mobius...
そんなのありえないよ。ヘビの姉ちゃんには特殊な力があって、何があっても死なないんじゃなかったの？
スーと一緒にこの目で見ていなかったら、私たちも信じられませんでした。まさかこんな事態になるだなんて。
Yeah, buddy, you're not even 50% done?
ですが、
It's okay.
彼女は確かに私たちの目の前で消えたんです。その後、スーは楽園全域を調べましたが、彼女に関するデータを見つけることはできませんでした。
So it's the same
スーは
situation.
今手がかりをまとめているので、皆さんに警戒を呼びかけるため、私が状況を伝えに来たんです。 詳細は伝えましたし、私もそろそろ行きますね。メビウス博士の死を他の人たちにも教えないといけませんから。どうしました？他に何か伝えてほしいことがあるのでしょうか？
No, be careful and stay safe. After hearing May's report, Vilvi crossed her arms and lowered her head in silence. Is that a cipher for HSR? Yep.
どうして？少なくとも彼女はしばらく無事だってそう思ってたのに。これはいい傾向じゃないよ。
Why did Mobius smirk though? Right?
確かにメビウスはいつも予想外のことをするけれど、彼女の能力は本物だ。迷ってる時間はない。もっと大きな犠牲が出る前に阻止しないと。今までの2回の実験でこの帽子の機能は十分に理解できたでしょ。引き続きこれを使って容疑者を確認し。
Seems like it's our only choice. Desperate times call for desperate
喧
measures.
嘩はできないけどそれならまずはこれで自分の無実を正直に言うと、今日は疑われる回数がかなり多くて辛いんだよ。非常事態だし、説明
If you
や弁
played
解に
Elysian
多くの
Realm,
時
you would
間を
know
かけ
that
た
it
くないんだ。
wasn't even the original Mobius. Oh, really?
それ
Okay.
にこの賢い頭の中に一体何が入ってるのか気にならない？
I mean, technically none of them are original, no? Because they're all fucking... basically virtual versions. And Vilvi looked back at her fearlessly, a confident and genuine look on her face. Alright, but in the end, this is your invention. I will still suspect that you might or able to pull some strings. True.
それは
Hua's still
君
alive?
自身が探すしか
But
な
this
いと
isn't
思うよ。
Hua's original,
どうせ
right?
記憶は
This is
嘘
a
をつ
copy
かないし。
of old
そうでしょ？
Hua. Not the current, like, actual live Hua in the outside world. You'll have to figure that out yourself. After all, memories can't lie, can they?
じゃあ私もメイの姉ちゃんと一緒に行くよ。
May looked away and nodded after a short delay. Don't say Huak Tua, I'm gonna ban you. The discomfort of traveling through memory space slowly subsided. But this time, they did not land in a particular memory. Instead, that was way too fast. Is this Vilvi's cognitive world? Oh my god. She's in Amphorius. The Theater of Domination. Oh shit. This is the Theater of Domination? Oh, whoopsie. Sorry, Pardo. Why does this
見
look
たこ
like
とのない
Amphorius?
建物だね。
Looks like My Day's place.
メイの姉ちゃん知ってる？
I've once visited this place. The Herrscher of Dominance of the current era had fought with me here before. Why is Vilvi's memory here?
またビルビーの姉ちゃんのマジックショーかもしれない。
Magic. To my knowledge, the 10th Herrscher of the previous era didn't have this kind of power. This can't be a coincidence. Unless it's that time.
取引をしよう。雷の律者。完全な私と完全なあなたと私の認知を通ったとき、君は私の考えを全部目にする。私のだけど、君も何の警戒もせず、同じように心を。
ええ、約束するわ。
Oh no, this is just voice because it's a flashback. Fuck. Back then, Vilvi's... Oh my god, it's literally only voice because that's a flashback. Back then, Vilvi's cognitive world wasn't like this. Man, I was like, oh my god, is this where the voicing starts? Did she use my thoughts she saw as a blueprint to create this place? Did she plan all these since that time? She can even do this kind of thing. Perhaps I've underestimated her this time. Don't worry, Mabe will be voiced soon. Thank God. Pardo. I almost forgot May's voice. That's how long we've been going through the story without a voice. Let's go. They never fixed this? Nah. I don't think they ever retroactively went back to like voice the old lines. I feel like it's such a loss, cause like any new player that's going through this, like, I mean, obviously you could just read the lines, but I feel like having something voiced is like 10 times better.
万世の風をまとい、迷いの中で歯を観察し、
New
浮き
players?
沈みの中で
I
羽
don't
を
think
拾
Honkai
う
Impact probably has new players, just like I think PGR has new players. I think every gacha game still has new players. You have to understand, games like PGR and Honkai Impact have the luxury of having sister games like WUA and Honkai Star Rail or Genshin from the same company, where, like, essentially, if you're a fan of, let's say, WUA, is there a pretty decent chance that you might give PGR a try? Like, I'm not saying every single person is, but like, I feel like there's some conversion, right? At least like, probably I would say at least like 5% of players might give PGR a try because they liked WUA. Just like, I think there's probably a lot of people that liked Genshin when Genshin came out and probably gave Honkai Impact a try as well. So, I think it's still possible.
駆動コアよろしいこれで
Honkai
完
Impact
成だ
had a massive boost on Genshin's release. Yeah, like I would not doubt it, right? Like I believe PGR gets boosted by WUA, and Honkai Impact probably gets boosted by either any of the Hoyo games as well.
テストデータは待ってどうして 0.1% の補正値があるのデータの正しさを確認するためにもう一度テストを
Why is her coochie fat? That's what I said, bro. Look at that shit. So that shit tight. Initially, she seemed difficult to get along with, but now that I think about it, the expert is probably the most normal Vilvi.
ビルビーの姉ちゃんは複雑な人だからねでも自分の得意もちろんサプライズに関しても
At the same time, Vilvi had already completed her second test. She held up the experiment report as she casually placed a probe behind her
パーツ
ear.
の規格とパラメータが一致しない材料部門に報告しよう
Okay, after a moment, she returned to the lab. What is this? What? Did you just link me? Fob.ai for sale. Motherfucker? Is this your site? Are you trying to sell me this? Motherfucker? I bet you got this and are trying to sell me it. Aren't ya? $1. Requires a minimum of $43,911. What? Are we serious right now? Hello? Hang on. Oh, I need to offer $43,911 for this. What are you smoking? What is this? Why do I need to pay this much for this? Huh? 3-letter domains plus AI make it very expensive? Damn, really? I mean, how about Fobm4ster.ai? No, it doesn't exist. How do I make one exist? This is listed, by the way. Register Fobm4ster.ai. I can buy it for $70. Fobm4ster.org is... Hang on. Fobm4ster.org. What? $5.62 a year? Fobm4ster.com. Fuck, what? Someone owns Fobm4ster.com in 2021? Oh, I forgot. Bro, some stupid motherfucker still. Why do you still have this? Who owns this, huh? Who owns this, you stupid bitch? Get rid of it. Sell it, bitch. Oh, come on, man. This stupid bitch. Fobmaster.net is $11. $11.20 for a .net. Fobmaster Inc. is $285 a year. What? Damn. Fobmaster.gg. $51. $51. It's not terrible. Fobmaster. .wiki 1155. Wow. Or no, that's 155. Damn. Okay. Fobmaster.moe. Ooh, Moe is not available on Spaceship. What a shit site. Let me see here. What if I wanted... What if I want wutheringwaves.org? $5.62? .net. Oh, it's ready. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Wuthering Waves is already... .gg is already registered? Hang on. Wait. Arknights Enfield.
Fobmaster.gay.
Okay. Arknightsenfield.com. Oh, fuck. .gg. Who took Arknightsenfield.gg already? Ananta.gg. Oh my god. They're locked in. Okay. An Everness to Everness.gg. That's such a terrible name. No one's gonna take that. NTE.gg. Taken. Oh my god, careful, you could get in trouble if you try to impersonate the companies. No, I'm just seeing like what's available, you know? Like how far are people like thinking ahead? Is there a girls frontline 2.gg? Oh, 51 buckaroos for girls frontline 2.gg, boys. Yo. Wow, girlsfrontline2.com was registered in 2018, chat. Wow. Huh, wait, I wonder. GenshinImpact.com. 2019. Wow, they registered Genshin Impact really late. Unless it's, right? GenshinImpact.com. Just kidding. Apparently that's not the site. What's the Genshin Impact site? Oh, it's genshin.hoyoverse.com. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get some malware, man. Twitch.com? Yeah, how do I... Hang on. Oh, fuck. 1997! Twitch.tv. When was Twitch TV? 2009. Oh, man. Justin... 2006. Fuck. Xvideos.com. Xvideos is from 1997? Holy God. What? Damn. 2000. Wow, Xvideo and Pornhub are old, bro. Wow. That is old. Jesus. I didn't know they were that old. Facebook.com. 1997. MySpace.com. 1996. 1999. Oh my god, damn. Holy moly. Yahoo.com. 1995. Google.com. 1997. Oh, okay. Alright, damn. Alright, interesting. That's fucking crazy, man. Meat spin, shut the fuck up. Alright. That was a little funny. It's a little bit of funny. Alright.
これが私の新しい作品なの？形
Honkai
が
Impact
平
third
凡す
sponsors
ぎない？
watching this stream be like. True.
画期的な発明なんだから、それに見合う派手な見た目がないと。
Is there a Honkai Impact.gg? $51. For $51. Hoyoverse. Oh, okay. Stealing domains from his sponsor.
画期的な発明。なんだか前回もそんな、まあいいや。どうせ私が作るものはどれも
I like
超
Vilby's
一流
voice
で
the best
驚
out
き
of
に
all
満
the
ちたも
flame
の
chasers
ばかりだから
besides
ね。
Elysia.
これでマシになったかな。
Pardo's cute too, but
これは 落ちぶれた時代を表現してるのかな。
Damn, the voice swap.
冷たい外角に包まれたバネ。
It's also great from Nikkei, yeah.
ありったけの知恵を持って
You can kind of hear Grave when she's being serious.
警鐘を鳴らす姿を
Can't you?
証明してる。
I feel like you could 100% hear Grave when she's being serious.
それなら後の文明の啓明になるように私も重い格言を上に記そう。
More moments
お
later.
や、新しい発明品はもうすぐ。どれどれ。ふむ、まだ何かが足りない気がする。発動するたびに空に向かって。さあ、これこそが発明の本当の力。
Sometime later, Vilvi pushed the door open again. This time she was holding a few boxes of spare parts. She looked at the machine already unrecognizable from before at the center of the room. She frowned habitually.
毎回こうなる。
But she did not express any frustration or dissatisfaction. Instead, she lowered her head to examine if she could improve the other Vilvi's creations.
ああ、思い出した。これが全自動音声データダビング機兼花火打ち上げ。
Fully automated.
私も
What?
よくわからない。でもビルビーの姉ちゃんの最初の言い方によると、楽園でもこれでメイの姉ちゃんもビルビーの姉ちゃんの発明がいつも。
I can't imagine why. You don't hear Nilu very pog fake fan? I don't hear Nilu's voice. She's the same VA as Vilvi. I don't really hear it. Really? Okay.
迷いの中で歯を観察し、浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
Now, where do I turn trial characters off in Honkai Impact? I can just play with my character. Hopefully that guy makes a gift for me to turn off the trial characters for this too.
ごきげんよう、ビルビー。工房から出てくるなんて珍しいわね。
そうそう、ご覧あれ。
Kevin
私の
Killer
新
Mark
作
736.
対ケビン武装タイプ7だから今日その専用ユーザーをわざわざおや、リアクションが冷たいね。親愛な。
楽しみだわ。
Alicia applauded gleefully.
いい完成だね。では、親愛なるケビン。
その前に一つ質問があるんだけど。
どうぞ。観客の好奇心に応える。
どうして対ケビン武装にそのマークがあるの？それってメビウスの実験室のロゴよね。
これはほんの小さなサプライズだよ。予算部門が超電動素材の申請に制限をかけたから、ちょっと非常手段を使ってこれメビウスがアイデアをくれたんだ。たまには実験データのことばかり考えてないで面白いこともしないとだね。それに最高の演出にするためにわざとこのイリュージョンマジックを実験室のデー
Fries
タ
learned
稼
a
働の
new
時間
word
に
from
したんだ。
TikTok. Yeah, what the fuck does chopped mean?
彼女は
Stupid
驚きの声を
motherfucker.
上げてるはずだ
Oh
よ。
yeah, Fries! Fries, what do you have to say about this? We were looking for you during this. Hang on.
Vucevic has James now. LeBron sees the clock and sees Vucevic.
Let him know where his help is.
Herder the
What do you have to say?
Rebound. Not with this team. Believe it.
drives it. Shot and game clock. Here's White. Giddy. LeBron James came over to.
What do you have to
Still a
say about
5-point
this,
game,
Fries?
Okay. Get it into Vucevic. Quick pass to Williams. Big shot for three. Good.
What do you have to say about this?
9.8 left.
Your GOAT. Here it comes. Your GOAT. Yeah, is that what's up, Fries? Is that what's up? Ooh. I don't feel like that's LeBaron Ebril. Who the fuck is that? Clearly AI. That ain't AI, Bucky. Or Buddy, that ain't AI. All right.
すごい演出なのね。きっとメビウスは今
Bucky,
面
oh
白
my
い表
god.
情していそうだ
Marvel
わ。
Rivals rot. Who are you calling Bucky? Too much Marvel Rivals.
おや、時間を考えると間もなくメビウスがここにたどり着く頃だ。親愛なる観客たち。
Bill V gave an exaggerated bow and left the lounge in an instant. Soon after, a shout of repressed anger sounded from the
ビル
corridor.
ビー。どうりであの日、ヘビの姉ちゃんがプンプンしながら休憩室に入ってきたんだね。
She'd always angers people for her own amusement and retreats before they get to her. In a way, Vilvi is indeed a
ビ
genius.
ルビーの姉ちゃんは賑やかな空気が好きだからね。
That ain't
彼女の
AI
演
Bucky.
出はい
It's
つ
pure
も他
American
の人たちを
patriotism.
巻き込まないとダメなんだ。
Fries, just admit it, man. Your goat is washed. He's old. He's got to retire, you know? And he seemed to like P. Diddy parties, so...
でもメイの姉ちゃん、安心して。ビルビーの姉ちゃんは大げさなパフォーマンスが好きだけど、限度を心得ているし、いざという時は頼もしいな。
Bro, he just dropped 25 points today? What's that got to do with anything? What's that, you know? Like, maybe he went against a poopy team today.
だから、心配しなくても大丈夫だよ。
Does she really know the meaning of limits? Unlike the previous two, those memories we saw are only parts of her usual lifestyle. We have yet to see any memories with important information. Let's go further in. The fraud missed 4 layups? Ooh, getting a little old. They went against a team that just fired their coach. Yeah, wow. Nice free win, buddy. Good one, Fries. The two of them silently walked down the empty theater corridor. Pieces of memories flashed occasionally before them like flickers of firelight. Okay. Mirrors were scattered all over the room, fragmenting the space in their reflections.
ここ、嫌な感じがする。
I just thought of something. If Vilvia was to come here, would these mirrors reflect her different personas?
メイの姉ちゃん、そういう、もし本当に鏡からビルビーの姉ちゃんが急に出てきたりし
I'm not joking. Since Vilvi's different personas are all results of her separating her mind, then how will those personas exist in a virtual space formed by consciousness and memories? Or will they fuse as one?
複雑すぎて全然わからん。そういうのは、ここから出た。
Stepping onto the long stairway, part of Phyllis suddenly stopped in her tracks.
メイの姉ちゃん、待って。あの鏡を見て。錠があるよ。
You're right, but isn't this space constructed from memories? Why would there be a lock here? Maybe Vilvi is still hiding some secrets that she doesn't want to show others.
どうしてかは開けてみたらわかるんじゃない？こういうのは私のお箱だからね。メイのね。
The girl went forward in excitement and took out a set of tools from nowhere. She began to examine the lock, but even after some time, there was no progress. She gradually looked more and more troubled. Pardo, let's ignore the lock for now. We can investigate other memories.
もう少し待ってて。
If you really want to know what's behind the lock, we ask Vilvi directly when we get back.
それはダメ。ビルビーの姉ちゃんの性格を考え、これしか特技がないし、こんなこともできなかったら、メイの姉ちゃん、他の記憶を先に見に行ってて。
Alright, I got it.
もう。
Did she get it? Pardo?
メイの姉ちゃん、もう少し待ってて。すぐに終わる。
つまりこの一線を越えると約束の律者の領域ってわけだ。
Death, a concept that was invisible and inaudible, once imagined as heavy black fog or some divine ultimatum. But now it's but a line, nothing more. Yet the fear it brought to humanity did not lessen. I hope the cancellation of you is real. Fries, you say that just because I proved to you that your goat loved Diddy parties? Like, you just hate facts, right? Like, you need to get your shit straight, okay? All I provided is facts, and you're just like rejecting it. This is the tragedy of the binding.
どうやらこういった結界が融合戦士にどの程度の影響を与えるかは身をもって体験しないとわからないみたいだね。
Without using any sort of defense, she raised her hand across the forbidden line that separated life and death. Then she moved one side of her body across.
所詮この程度。
Shut the fuck up, Fries. Is she really a mantis? According to the world serpent's information, the destruction caused by the Hershra binding should be far worse than this.
当然。私はビルビー。天才だからね。
It seemed like a reply, but also seemed like a self-assurance.
その気になれば、私が手に入れられる成果は常人の想像をはるかに超える。
Finally, she stepped across that line completely and immersed her body in this nation shrouded by death, and fell over instantly. At the same time, that unbearable pain that cut deep into the flesh began to spread to that bystander. But what surprised that bystander more was that the girl could abruptly laugh in such a situation. That's strange, her voice. As time went by, the girl did not show any signs of weakening like a normal mantis would. In contrast, she started to laugh louder. But that laughter did not sound like it came from one person. It was more like different personas appearing at once, mocking something humorous together. And over time, more personas appeared.
そういうことか。やっぱり。メイ博士、今回も私は正しかった。約束というものにも結局上限がある。
This pain, what's happening? Holy ancient character model. Although she withdrew from this memory quickly, it took a long time before she was relieved from that unbearable agony. It's unimaginable how I actually shared her senses while watching this memory. What, that kind of pain? Am I also affected by the Hershra bindings domain when in others' memories because I'm a Hersher? Or is it because in these memories I'm actually not a bystander but Vilvi herself? Meanwhile, Pardofelis was still struggling with the lock far away. Because her mind is separated, Vilvi's memories are all over the place. Let's go a little further and see if there are any memories from before her metamorph surgery. This is a memory of Vilvi performing magic one time. This is a memory of Vilvi's invention blowing up Helix Craft again. Oh shit. Oh my god, there's a fucking shitload of mirrors beyond those. Judging from the distance, we must have passed a long span of time. Let's try here.
自分が何をしたか分かってるの？これは嘲笑だ。わかる？私たちは天才だもの。理由の説明は不要でしょ？
That laugh. Strange, there's only sound. Is it because his memory has already become too vague?
私を思考から分割すれば、すべての問題が解決するとでも？君は悪念を何だと思ってるの？懐中時計のパーツ？一つずつ数えられる存在？私たちが生きてる限り、悪念を完全に消すことはできない。そよ風のような些細な影響しかなかったとしても、それは再び現れる。君のすべての行為は何の役にも立たない。別に私が決めたことではないよ。君も知ってるように、思考を分割する権利は彼女が私に一時的に託したものに過ぎない。それならなぜ？君も 私も私たちはビルビーでしょ。なぜ彼女の言いなりになる必要があるの？
This is some Herda shit, by the way. This reminds me of the Herda trailer where all the fucking Herdas were trying to fucking try the main Herda.
君は間違ってる。もちろん私だって誰かの思考の一部ではなく私自身になりたかった。特に彼女が眠りに入った今はめったにないチャンスなんだ。
Is it all? It's all in one mind, one person's mind, yeah.
メビウスでもアポニアでも彼女たちは私たちに別の体を用意できる力がある。だったら君は何を待ってるんだ？それはかなり先のことだからだよ。少なくとも今は彼女の決定に賛同する。君の言う通り悪念は完全には消せない。復活させる理由はいくらでもある。だから彼女の決定は君を分割することではなく君を何の違いがあるというの？今回分割する思考の容量は現在のどの領域よりもはるかに上回り半分のビルビーぐらいのサイズになる。今後このビルビーという個体の中に新たな悪念が生まれた時あなたがいる場所にそれを入れる。つまりあなたは私たちの中で最も天才的な人間になる。悪念の監獄となり永遠に出てこられないというの。
Maybe this is the entity that's taking over?
ええいいね。さすが私。
Her laughter was somewhat
じ
sorrowful.
ゃあもしいつかこの私たちが生きてる限りその半分でも受け入れられない時が来る。そうなったらビルビーがもともと悪人だったってことになる。もしいつか私たちではあなたをもう拘束できなくなったら共に破滅へと導かれるといい。破滅いいでしょう。楽しい。ところで君に聞きたいことがある。どうして君は彼女がまだ生きてると思うんだ？
What do they mean by she in parentheses? That voice that I've never heard before belongs to the villain part of her mind. It's as much as half in what she said at the end was. Okay. Holy back curvature, bro. She just has really good posture. We're almost at the end. This should be the oldest memory.
おや、来てくれたんだ。メビ。本当に私をここに捨てるつもりかと思う。
喜ぶのはまだ早いわよ。あなたをこの島に閉じ込めることは火を追うがの意志であり私の意志でもあるから。 P21 地図上では存在しその寿命が尽きるまで。
そうなるとピンクの髪の彼女は一体何者なの？
あなたが知る必要はないわ。けどもしあなたにそういう才能がなかったら彼女でも手に審査をクリアしたら条件付きではあるけど。
ほう。それって
Elysia saved her?
君たちは脱獄の才能を必要。
さあね。ところであなたが砂浜に残したあなたって本当に暇が苦手なようね。それと
おや、あれのことか。今日の実験が終わってからあれらの発想を現実にするかどうかをどうせここを出るんだしもう少し一緒に待ってくれたっていいでしょメビウス。
名前を教えるんじゃなかったわ。
教えてもらった記憶はないよメビ。私が知ってるのは君があまりにも有名だからだよ。
The other party was clearly uninterested in her past. After all, she already knew about it. But Mobius noticed a particular word.
実験。
うん。ここでね。面白さは保証するよ。
あ。
ほら、もう始まった。
Can you call me right now? Okay, babe. Hang on, chat. Alright, I'm back. I don't know why Lily really needed to know what time I was born. I think she's doing some, like, fortune-telling thing or something? I don't know. Jesus. Yeah, she's doing some star sign shit. Alright. I don't know what that is, but okay. Mom is getting cloned. As she spoke, Moby saw a smile she had never seen on her face. Voodoo doll, she's casting a spell from Korea. She suddenly felt that this person in front of her was a little foreign. In a distant forest, a sound just now acted as some type of signal. Within a few minutes, loud noises began to blare everywhere. If the one who came today was a soldier, they would be very familiar with this type of sound. The sounds of people using all types of weapons in a crossfire. Yo, that sounds so racist. Wait a second. What? She just said, don't worry, it's just some monkeys. They're natives here. That's like that's the type of shit Frieza be saying, bro. What the fuck? Holy moly, that's a little
ああ、
alright.
この音だと結果が出るまでもう少しかかりそうだね。では説明させてもらうよ。君の言ったように火を追う側は名目上私をここに閉じ込めてるけど、実際は私にここで死んでほしかった。だから仕方なく現地調達してる中で少し面白い場面に遭遇したんだ。一匹の、そしてある日森の中で素材を探してる時に、賢い生き物だよね。普通よ。今までの話だけで言うなら確かに手を出して私をじっと見つめて、まるで何か、その目とても。それで
For some reason, there was an indistinct, inexplicable coldness in her tone. A coldness that rare even for someone as fearless as
ど
her.
うしても気になってしまってね。だからようやくこの何もない孤島で武器を作り出せた時、私はここにいる猿たち全員にそれを配ったんだ。
私がそんな話を信じると思うの？
この腕がなければ火を追う側だって私を何度も審査にかけないでしょ。
So she weaponized all the monkeys to what, kill each other?
おや、もう終わったみたいだね。ねえメビウス、当ててみない？今日私に何かをもらいに来る猿がいるかどうかってね。
What the fuck? Now Mobius finally understood how to describe that unexplainable feeling. The person before her was the same as her. After that, the silence continued. Besides the sounds of waves crashing against the shore, neither of them heard anything else for a long time.
いないみたいだ。
So it almost feels like she got a little annoyed with the monkeys, so she gave them all weapons to kill each other so they'd stop bothering her. What the fuck? Her tone was light. Mobius raised her head and looked beyond the forest. She knew how it looked like there. Upon arrival, there was still a sense of quiet idleness there, but now that idleness had become loneliness.
どうやらあの設計図は使えそうだ。
Holy
一体
moly.
何の設計図だったの？
簡単に言うと私が特別に開発したミサイルかな。今の技術よりずっと実用的だよ。多分。
Bill V directed Planet of the Apes, true.
それを人類に渡したいんだけど、君はどう思う？
Mobius tried to hold herself back. She had two choices now. One was to immediately call for the Moth members patrolling the sea to kill the girl in front of her. Another was to immediately reject Alicia's application for a review. She thought that both were very correct choices.
あなた。
おや、メビウス、いつ来たの？
Oh.
はあ、実に残念だ。もっと早く教えてくれたらよかったのに。
So which one was
そうし
was
たら
that the evil
君
Bill
に
V
何
just
か
now?
を用意できたかもしれない。
What dino am I now? I'm a fucking raptor about to starve to death in fucking Highland. Cause I fucking fought like 3 different Carnos. The voice is I'm not gonna starve to death. I'm like 20% hunger, but I'm gonna need food soon. The voices gradually became muffled, and the memory ended. This, at that time, Vilvi was probably not a mantis yet. Before she had the ability to separate the mind, was she already? Judging from how she acted before, how could the Moths allow her to join and even chose her to be one of the 5 flame chasers? Oh, Mobius mentioned a review. That memory should be nearby. Maybe that's what's locked. Or not. Oh, fucker.
万世の
Do we
風
really
を
have
ま
to
と
add
い、
combat here? Like, can we just go
迷いの
story to
中で
story?
歯を観察し、浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
Oh, shit! takes way too long, man. I just want to get back to the story. Ain't no way. Is it here?
エリシアが保証人になったとしても、あなたの命を守れるとは限らないって知ってる
TV
はずよね。
screens.
嘘でしょ。メビウス、君がこの審査を行うだなんて教えてもらってないんだけど。
あなたは質問に答えればいいの？
ああ、わかったよ。
質問を始める前に、あなたを拘束している装置は動かない方が身のためよ。でないとそのまま。
了解。
それで早速質問する。
その通り。私はただの学生だもの。
最後にもう一度忠告するわ。あなたのチャンスは誰かさんが必死な思いをして手に入れたものなのよ。私たちはあなたについて詳しい調査を行った。高等機械力学を。
どこでボロを出しちゃったのかな。この顔が。
話をすり替えてもあなた。
わかったよ。私の出身地は黄昏の町で、一人の魔術師。
もういいわ。今ここにあなたの指名手配書。確かにあなたは黄昏の町に現れたし、事件が発覚した後、あなたは入念に今の立場を作り。ビルビー、火を追う側、人を殺す死はあなたが逃げられる監獄なんかじゃないわ。
すでに知ってるのならどうして私に聞くの？私がここに座ってる理由は私の過去とは関係ないはずだよね。
その通り。それが私の本当に聞きたかったことよ。ウィルビー、一応この名前は本当。とにかくあなたが火を追う側に抗う時に使った機械は本物だった。そしてあなたが火を追う側に挑戦を仕掛けた理由、崩壊に。あなたが持ってた機械は。
あれらの機械は私が作ったんだけど、それが何か？
だけどあなたは。
そうだね。私は高等機械力学を勉強してる。でも最高の嘘が何なのか君は知ってる？それは真実だけで人を騙せることだ。これから話すのは全部真実だよ。あれは多分私が4、5歳くらいの頃だったかな。急にだからある方法を考えたんだよ。それは私がそう望めばそれができる。だから何の知識も持ってなかったけど、独学で3ヶ月間機械関連の知識を勉強したんだ。この答えは君を満足させられるかな？
Become someone else. Phil V. You. Is the real you? Is the real her the...
お前は。
Uh-oh. Oh shit. No!
万世の
Stop
風を
putting
まとう。
combat!
迷
No
い
more
の中
combat!
で歯を観察し、浮き沈みの中で羽を拾う。
Go, go, go! Pardo! Someone broke out? Oh no! So maybe it is that like evil version of Vilvi. Don't panic. She quickly glanced over Pardo's body. Half of that area became a hazy blur, alluding to impending disorder. It'll be alright. Although this was meant to calm Pardo down, it grasped at her heart instead. She hurriedly straightened her body forward, but curled back in pain.
メイの姉ちゃん、早くここを離れないと。
May followed her line of sight and looked beside herself. The mirror that was locked had been opened with nimble technique, yet it did not reflect the both of them. There was only an indistinct shadow.
あの中にケビンの旦那が消えた時の記憶だ。ケビンの旦那を殺した人は。
Tell us! Oh, May already knows.
じゃあ、メイの姉ちゃん。
Don't worry, if we meet any danger, leave it to me. Just like before, alright?
やったー。メイの姉ちゃん。ほら、そんなことやめてよ。まるで私が本当に死ぬみたいじゃない。あれ、私ずっと運はいい方だったもん。
It's okay, Pardo. Cats have 9 lives.
メイの姉ちゃん、私死にたくないよ。
No, Pardo. The weight in her arms faded away. Faded away too quickly, too completely. In that moment, May didn't know how to move back normally. She only began to move her arms slowly after a while, waving them in the air as if trying to catch something. But she could not even touch a trace of cold mist. Pardo's coin. If she had companions by her side now, perhaps they could have lightly patted her on the back but remained silent. No words could ease away this type of experience, only time could. Yet the thing she lacked most now was time. So it's you. There was no need for her to name the person. Just before Pardo disappeared, her eyes, filled with fear, were looking behind May. They reflected the person's figure.
そう、私、あれらの記憶を見られたんだから。 弁解する方法なんてないよね。
Why Pardo?
それは私がコントロールできない範囲での。そもそも私の目標は君だから。
Those memories, regardless of their contents, the person had to either throw themselves in danger and experience substantial pain or face imprisonment. From the moment I started this investigation, you've already began to diminish my powers using these memories, haven't you? Because the process was very slow. If not for Pardo, I might have never noticed.
そうだね。まったく。そうじゃなかったら、己の好奇心で死んでいく君を見られて、実に面白かったのに。そうだ。君はいつから私を疑い始めたの？さては、最初から私を信じてなかったでしょう。 気にしないで。そんなのとっくに慣れてるから。でも君は指針の書に行くために私に協力してもらう必要があった。
In hindsight, that was merely a beginning, right?
不正解。すべてを交換する。私にとってそれは始まりじゃない。一つの伏線だよ。本当のショーはこれから始まるのさ。どう自己紹介すればいいかな。久しぶり？それとも初めまして？
God, look at her boobies, bro. Holy moly. The beginning of actual ER Story 5, you just started? What do you mean? How is it just started? Half of them are dead already. Okay. Alright, that was actually pretty interesting. Not bad at all. That was actually pretty good.